We're following more breaking news. Luigi Mangione back in court today for what could be his final pretrial hearing before jury selection begins on September 8th. And today his defense team pushed to broadcast the trial live, claiming current media restrictions violate Mangione's constitutional right to a public trial. Fox 5's Lisa Evers live outside the courthouse in Lower Manhattan. Lisa, what are you hearing?
Well, Richard, dozens of media outlets are out here with us in front of Manhattan Criminal Courthouse, where Luigi Mangione just a short time ago once again went before the judge as he faces state charges for murder. That trial beginning in just several weeks, September 8th to be exact. And now we're getting a view, a clear idea of what that trial will look like. Courthouse with an Luigi Mangione's legal defense team had no time for interviews as they came out of the courthouse with an urgent assignment from the judge: hammer out a questionnaire that can be used to screen jurors when jury selection starts just weeks away on September 8th. Luigi Mangione once again there getting a break from his current incarceration at MDC in Brooklyn, where he is being held on separate federal charges indefinitely until the state trial reaches a conclusion sometime this fall. The judge this morning ruled that the jury in this case will be anonymous and that due to the intense public interest, there will be an overflow room for the public. Now, the 28-year-old Luigi Mangione is charged with second-degree murder as a Class A felony and several weapons and forgery charges for the December 2024 deadly shooting of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Mangione has pleaded not guilty to all of the charges. Now, there was no specific ruling on whether those cameras that his team wants in the courtroom will be allowed there. According to New York state law, there are specific times when that would even be possible because there are restrictions on when those court proceedings can have live cameras inside. That remains an open question. We're following this very, very closely as the countdown to the start of the September 8th jury selection actually begins. That's the latest here from Manhattan Criminal Court. I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News. Richard, back to you.
Thank you, Lisa, for following that.